It was a rainy afternoon when Harry stumbled upon the diary. The school was quiet, most of the students still indoors, huddling from the cold. As he wandered through the library, seeking solace from the confusion swirling in his mind, he noticed a particular section of the restricted section that seemed to call out to him. Rows of ancient tomes, their bindings worn and their pages yellowed with age, lined the shelves. Something about them felt alive, an unspoken energy that tickled the edges of his mind. Curiosity gnawed at him. He reached out and tugged at a dusty volume, but as it slid free from its resting place, another book fell to the floor with a soft thud. Harry bent down and picked it up. The cover was smooth, darker than any leather he'd seen, and embossed with faint gold letters that read, Tom Marvolo Riddle. There was no publisher's mark, no indication of its origin. It looked out of place, as if it had been waiting for someone to find it. At first, Harry thought it was just another relic of the past, but when he opened the pages, he saw that they were blank, all except for a single line written in delicate, flowing script. Sometimes the blankest pages hold the most secrets. A shiver ran down Harry's spine. The diary felt heavy in his hands, as though it had been waiting for him to uncover its secrets. He closed it and felt an inexplicable pull, as if the book itself was beckoning him to write. With a sigh, Harry took out his quill and scratched a quick message across the page. "Who are you?" To his shock, words appeared almost instantly. "Tom Riddle, and you are Harry Potter. How did you know my name?" The ink seemed to shift before his eyes. "I know many things, Harry. I've been waiting for you." That was how it began. Every night, Harry returned to the diary, drawn deeper into the conversation with Riddle. The more he wrote, the more he learned about the Chamber of Secrets, the monster hidden deep within Hogwarts, and the truth behind Salazar Slytherin's legacy. The diary wasn't just a record of the past, it was a tool, a gateway to an untold power. Riddle, through his written words, encouraged Harry to delve deeper into the mystery, to find the truth no one else would dare to uncover. But the deeper Harry went, the more the diary's influence seeped into his thoughts. Riddle's voice became a constant presence, a whisper in the back of his mind. It was intoxicating. He could feel his beliefs shifting, his views on what was right and wrong blurring, even as his connection with Riddle deepened. One evening, after receiving another cryptic clue from Riddle, Harry decided to venture into the dungeons, where the diary hinted he might find something important. The school was dark and quiet, and Harry's footsteps echoed in the empty hallways. The deeper he went into the castle, the colder it became, as though the very walls were exhaling icy breaths. Harry stopped in front of a rusty door. He knew it wasn't part of any regular passageway, and his instinct told him that it was important. He fumbled with the door handle, half expecting it to be locked, but it creaked open with little resistance. Inside, the chamber was vast and ominously empty. A sense of foreboding hung in the air, but Harry pressed on. The dim light from his wand illuminated ancient stone walls, and he followed the tunnel-like corridors deeper underground. Then he heard it, a soft hissing sound. It came from somewhere deep within the chamber, echoing off the stone. Harry froze, his heart racing. The sound wasn't like any creature he had heard before. It was more serpentine. His gaze flicked to a large archway ahead of him. Inside, shadows writhed, and the air grew thick with an unsettling tension. Harry couldn't explain why, but he knew he had to keep going. Riddle's words from the diary echoed in his mind. "There is something in the chamber, Harry. It will reveal itself to you if you're worthy." He stepped through the archway, and what he found there would change everything. The chamber was enormous, a forgotten part of Hogwarts, hidden away from the eyes of all but the most daring adventurers. In the center of the room, nestled in a bed of decaying leaves and moss, was the Basilisk. The enormous serpent lay coiled, its body thick as a tree trunk, its scales glistening with a faint greenish sheen. Its eyes were shut, but Harry could feel the weight of its gaze, as if it were watching him even in its slumber. Harry's heart pounded. This was the monster, the creature that had been terrorizing Hogwarts for so long, but something about it struck him differently than he expected. It wasn't just a mindless killer. It was an ancient, intelligent being, shackled by Salazar Slytherin's magic. Suddenly the serpent stirred, its massive head lifting from the ground. The eyes flickered open, and Harry froze, caught in the hypnotic gaze of the creature. But instead of petrifying him, something strange happened. The snake's eyes softened, and Harry could hear a voice in his mind, low, ancient, and powerful. "Who are you, young one?" I'm Harry Potter. I don't want to hurt you. You are not like the others, the ones who came before you. You have power, but you do not use it to control. The creature's voice was like a deep, rumbling echo, both terrifying and oddly soothing. Harry took a step forward, speaking slowly. I don't want to control you. I want to free you. The basilisk lowered its head slightly, studying Harry. Free? The Dark Lord would never allow such a thing. I am bound to his will. He's gone, and I won't let anyone use you as a weapon. A flicker of something akin to hope passed through the serpent's eyes. It was only then that Harry understood. This creature wasn't born of malice. It was a prisoner, bound by a master long dead. I can help you. Hide. When the time comes, I'll protect you, the basilisk hissed in agreement. It slithered deeper into the shadows, retreating into the corners of the chamber where it could be safe.